just reversing the order here, because we start in reversed order because you can do an amazing effect with the reversed order, which is this. So now, in reverse order, someone can cut the deck anywhere you want, about the middle. Yeah, right to there. And take a look at that card there. And don't show me, right? And then put it over here on the discard pile. Now take half of those and cover your card. Yeah. And now I haven't touched them. Take your other card there that you didn't know you were picking and memorize that one too. And put it over here on the discard pile. And then take all of these and bury your card. Good. Now I haven't touched the cards while you were picking. Reason for that is that I can tell just by feeling these cards that one of your cards was, I think it's the Jack of Hearts.
It was.
Okay, and let's zoom out a little so they can see us. Jack of Hearts was one of them. The other card, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see if we can find it. I'm thinking that it might have been the 9,
yes.
or the 8, 9 of hearts.
Yes, it was.
So there's 2 cards showing there. So now the magician has to find the 2 cards. So the way he does that is if he has not memorized the deck, which most people haven't done, you'll see a number appears there.
Oh, yeah.
2 numbers, and that's where they are. So watch. So I say 11 and 23. So I say, no one could possibly know that it's the 11th card down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 9 of hearts.
Like, how...
I know. Even when I'm explaining it,
yeah.
people are still amazed. That's how good this is.
Don't understand.
Okay, 11,
It's magic.
23, right? 23,
Yes.
okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is the 23rd card, and it is the Jack of Hearts.
Yes, it is.
And those are the 2 cards that we were looking for. Now, nobody sees those numbers except the magician, because they disappear. They only stay up for a few seconds.
Wow.
So that gives him or her
Yeah.
the 2 to say and to
Yeah.
count to. And then they have to reverse the end of the cards to make the deck go back to normal. And you just do that while you're talking about how amazing this was. And then you put this here and this here. And now this deck is in reversed order of where we started, but nobody knows that. I know that.
Yeah.
And that's why the menu has reverse and forward. So now forward, any card they pick, let's say they pick this card and we don't know what card. I put this on the bottom, I look at that, and I go to there and tap it. Wow, right?
But when I pick the card, did you look at the bottom?
Yes, every time.
Okay.
But I don't, oh yeah. I don't have to touch this though, because I have actually memorized the deck. So when I see the 9 of diamonds, I know this is the 8 of hearts, 21. I know.
If
but,
I do this, right? How do you know which number is this card?
Okay, so take that. I already know it's the 3 of clubs. Go ahead and look at it.
Yes.
But that was a trick that's not, I can't repeat. So let me put this back. Try that again. So ask me your question.
I do this, and
Yeah.
which is
Yep.
this.
Okay, so I go
And
like,
then I put
okay,
here as we did before.
okay.
Right? And then we did.
Oh, that'll mess me up.
No, but what did we do before?
Oh, you want to go through? I can go through that.
Okay.
That's complicated. You want to learn that?
Yes.
You want to see why that works?
I don't know if I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna see.
Well, but you
how
see
it
what
works.
I say, yeah, or how, right. Okay, so we start in reverse. You have to start in reverse for this one. When the person cuts, they're cutting anywhere.
Yes.
Actually, but I want them to cut near the middle, because it makes it just a little better for the magic. And if you have this here, it makes it easier for them to cut because it lifts this up, and then they can grab where you want them to grab better. So they cut there, they look at this, and the magician does not see it. I'll put it, then the magician says, put it here on the discard pile and take half of those and bury it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to leave this up just so we can quickly see it
Okay.
for the purpose of the demonstration. Now, they cut anywhere here to bury their card. And then you tell them, well, hey, there's a second card. You know, we don't look at it. The magician never sees it. You look at it,
Yeah.
they look at it. I don't know what it is. And I really don't know what it is. And then they bury that. So what you were asking is, how does that work? Well, all I need to know is the bottom and the top. There's a lot of ways to get that information without it feeling like you're wrecking the trick or cheating or something. Here's one way. You pick it up like this, and you've seen it. And you just kind of go like that. Another way is to say, your card can't be on the bottom, and it certainly can't be on the top. We know that. It's somewhere in the middle. So you use language as a trick. So your card, so somewhere in there you've got two cards. Certainly it's not on the bottom, and we know it's not on the top. It's buried in there. So now I know the two cards. So I tap this for the bottom one and that one for the top one. So I go to the 7 of clubs, and when I tap that, it'll reveal
Oh, because it's the next one.
the next one after the original.
Oh, yeah. No.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was touching this at one point. And then
And then you do the same.
the second one, I'd have to tell the machine what one I'm tapping. So I go over to here and tap. And then nothing happens because it's when you tap that it shows both of them and the number down that they're at.
Wow, that's great.
It really is.
Everyone
It's
can do
power,
it.
man.
Yeah.
This is the best card magic that I can do. But I'm giving it to people who can't do it. They can do it because of this app. And it encourages them to memorize the deck, which is where attention comes in.
And you, on your mind, you have the order, and
I
you
do.
just know. You just see this.
And I know immediately
just
that
know
it's
immediately.
is 5 of clubs. This one here, it's the number before, and this one it's the number after. So when I see this, I go 17 because that's 17. Then I go 18 is 5 of clubs, and so it's the 5 of clubs. And it's 18. 18. Now, why is there green? I didn't show you. What the magician does, and I should have shown you this, the magician goes like this and says, hey guys, I'm writing these numbers because I get a sense that this one's at 18 and this one's at 31. Makes it really good. And then they go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But they got to reverse it because by doing this, you're getting the deck ready to be in the normal order. Boom.
Wow.
18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Flip it up. You've got a miracle. Now all you got to do is do this. If you do this, you're fine. Because now I can put this there and this there, and I'm back to here. And if you haven't memorized that, you can get it on the Q. You type the secret QQQ, and there it is.
Oh, wow.
Every card in this exact order. So then, after you've done that and the thing where you read their minds, you do the last thing, which this app does. It's not the actual last thing, but it's the last thing in the menus. You get to pick any card.
Pages.
Yep, 8. And you get to pick the suit. And you can hand that to someone else or someone else, someone else. Then the third person can pick the number down from the top. Okay, so you want the 25th location, the 8 of diamonds. Everybody sees that. She wants the 8 of diamonds at 25. Great. That's going to be no problem for a magician like me. Here's the deck. It's been here the whole time. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The 25th card, the 8 of diamonds.
Wow.
That is the best. That is the hardest trick in the world. I mean, that's like every magician who studies card magic knows. So you tap the camera now, and we're going to do a little thing here where we smile with the 8 of diamonds in our hand. And then it puts that there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then you can send that to someone. You know, with a text message. Oh, do I have the ability to send that to WhatsApp? I guess I do. There. So then you've got a souvenir.
That's
You know,
amazing.
it's just a cutie thing. And then there's a few other routines that you can do with the memorized deck that the cue cards help you with, but those are the main tricks that the app does. And the way that I did the any card at any number is you tapped 8 of diamonds at 20. I'll do 27 instead. So you get to this point, and it's all a free choice. You tap 3 times, and it tells you what card to put on the bottom. Because I couldn't do that. That's why I invented this app, is I could do everything else except this in my mind while I was performing. Now, I could do it in my mind while I was performing. It's just that the performance suffered because I was obviously having to think and delay and stuff. So I would try it in bars where it didn't matter if I made a mistake, you know, not in a real show. And I could never really depend on my mind to take 8 of diamonds, which is normally the 31st card. She wanted it at 27. That means 3 cards have to go to the bottom. Now, by tapping here, see, I didn't even do it right. In my mind just now, one more. I needed one more. 4 cards. By tapping there, I know that the 4th card, the 4 of diamonds, needs to go to the bottom. But,
and that's it.
And that's it. It's there then.
Wow.
So, you know, that's power.
So
that's power. Yeah. For a magician, that's power. You got 5 of clubs at 16. I don't know, you know, I don't know. 10 of hearts. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get a hard one for myself here. Some people have given me some hard ones lately. 38. How's that? Okay, 7 of clubs. That's hard. That's the 32nd card down from the top and 20 cards this way. So you always have to start in order, which would be this. So I've got to get the 7 of clubs, which is 32 down, somewhere in this area, or 20 this way, to the bottom for your 5 of clubs to be at 38. So that's hard. So what you do is you see, and you have to quickly realize, okay, I can go to 32. You know, I can count to 32 and then cut, or I can go backwards like this until I see the 7 of clubs. And then I can just say, see, the cards are all mixed up. Now, you see, one of those easy cuts. All you got to do to get any card at any number is cut the deck at that one spot. Oh. It's a little hard sometimes, but you can figure it out if you practice. So you do that, then you count to 38, and it's there, wherever that is.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. And this is just the beginning of what this deck does. So now we're done with this app. We can put this away. and we can shuffle it really thoroughly.
But when you shuffle, you're not really shuffling.
Before I wasn't, but this time I'm really
Okay.
shuffling. Yeah, that you can't get out of. There's no way out. When you interlace the cards like that and complete the shuffle, not stripping them out, but actually completing it all the way in like that, you can't get out of that. So now name a number from 10 to 20.
17.
I'm going to count down 17. I'm going to add your numbers 1 and 7, and then I'm going to go 8. Is that okay? You want to change your number?
No.
Okay. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Normally that would become your card, but I like to go farther than that. So into your 17, I'm going to take your numbers 1 and 7 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That becomes your card. Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
I'll put it back in the deck. Remember the number and the suit. And I'll tell you that after all this, you probably know that I could probably know what it is already just by mind reading. It was a black, clubs, a 10.
Yes.
So, you know, once you know that I can read your mind and all that, you probably, that's not amazing anymore. So I got to find your card. So to find it, I'm going to spell it. TENCLUBS, the 10 of
Wow.
clubs. And I don't like to stop there because most magicians would stop once they find the card, but I like to go farther. So I made all these 10s to match your 10.
Wow.
And all of these clubs to match your clubs. 10 of clubs. Oh, this should have been an ace though. Look, 10, Jack, Queen, King. I missed. I don't usually miss. Let me make up for that. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 4, and that finds the ace.
Wow.
Making that the best poker hand you can get starting with your card. Just one small problem. There's 3 face downs. It's a bad way to finish. So I made them all 4s to match
Wow.
the 4.
That's crazy.
So this poker hand should make you want to win at poker if you knew how. I could show you how. Would you like to see how
Yeah.
to win at poker?
I don't know how to play poker, but I want to win.
Win. Even though you don't know how to play,
Yeah.
you want to win. So you take out the aces like this, and there's the ace of spades, the one that we all love, and the ace of clubs. Now, this deck, we've been mixing it up, counting, shuffling, and all that. It's very mixed up and all that, but we're going to shuffle the aces into this deck. We're going to start by doing the Haymo shuffle. Do you know the Haymo? It's the easiest shuffle there is. It's 1 card at a time, and you do that. So you take 3 aces, put them on top, 1 on the bottom, and then you
When
Haymo.
did you do all that?
What?
When did you do all that before?
The shuffling?
No, with the aces and everything.
When? To you? Earlier?
Yes.
Maybe last year or the year
No,
before?
no. 5 minutes ago, before the trick,
When did I have?
when you shuttle everything.
Oh, right. I shuffled them really thoroughly. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll explain that. So I'm going to shuffle 11. And I'm just counting the number because, and I could show you how to do this, then 1 minus the number of players, that's 4. Then 1 for each player. 1, and then 1 for each player. I think. I might have screwed up, actually. Let's see. If I screwed up, it's okay. We'll do it. Where's that? Okay. Now we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't always remember all of the steps, so I sometimes make a mistake.
I don't think so.
Well, the problem is these guys don't have a good hand. That guy has a pair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You want them, this is nothing. If you can do this, you want them to want to bet. This is nothing. and this hand is a pair of fours. So no one's going to bet a lot with those hands. So if you could give yourself a good hand like this, what if you could give everybody a good hand? I've dealt these cards. I haven't dealt these, so I got to start with those. That means the aces are way down there. I don't think I can get them out without you noticing, but I'll deal as cleanly as I can from the top. See, I'm dealing from the top, not from the middle, not from the bottom. And I'll deal 5 to everyone. Right? That was fair. The aces are probably not even in these cards because they were down there. Now let's take a look. This guy, I tried to give him all the same color. That's called a flush in poker. Oh, almost. Actually, it's all the same suit, not just color. One off. Okay, I was one off. So this guy, I tried to give him 2 of a kind. I think I gave him 3s and 9s. Oh, 9s and queens. Okay, 9s and queens. This guy, I gave him 4 2s. He's going to bet a lot. This guy, I only gave him a pair of jacks. He should get out of the game while he's still ahead. So actually, the guy that got the 9s and queens, he's going to turn in 1 and hope for a full house. He'll turn in 1. And then we have what was dealt to the honest dealer. Okay, honest dealer continues to give this guy what he wants. He turns in 1. You know, in poker, you turn in cards. One time you get to turn in your card. This guy doesn't turn in anything. He turns in 3, hoping for 3 jacks or whatever. He gets 3 aces. He should have turned in another jack because that gave me, the honest dealer, the 1 card I need to win all the money on the table. A royal flush in spades.
Wow.
Spades. I get all the money.
That's amazing.
So that's what my deck does. That's why I chose to memorize mine rather than his. His does great things too, but not this. So I just had to make a choice. Because my teacher of card magic, Stephen Minch, who is a very well-known card person, and he's only had 1 student his whole career, basically, me, because he's not like a one-on-one teacher, but I got to know him that way as a kid, and so I still can go to lessons. But he said, Steffan, if you're going to memorize a deck, pick the deck that you want to memorize. Don't try to do 2 because it's too hard. And I have found it is kind of hard to keep 1 alive. But I'm doing it. But that deck, what I just showed you, is because I ordered the deck to do those 2 routines.
That was what they when I asked you. You have
Yeah, every single card.
every single day.
Everything.
There is a reason that is on that place.
Every card.
Wow.
And it's because of that at the end. I've done the app. Any card at any number, you can walk away with a gold medal. But then you do this, they die. It shatters the mind just totally.
That's amazing.
That's what I did that night
I
at
love
that table with that singer, and she just loved this stuff.
Of course.
Yeah. So now this deck is completely out of order. I can still do every card trick that I know other than those, which is a lot of tricks, but I don't do them much anymore because I like that. Here's an example of just a regular card trick that someone might do with a deck. Is you got the 4 aces and this one has more ink on it than the others. It's heavier. So if I twist the cards, 1 flips over, the ace of hearts. Here, I'll twist them properly. There. Now the ace of hearts is upside down. The clubs is okay, or face up. Turn the clubs over. I'm going to get the diamonds to be face up. Now the spades is the hardest of the 4. Okay, I'll try to do the spades. don't know if I can do the spades, but I'll try. Here we go. Twist. Click, and there's the, oh, 4 face down cards. Tap them. If you tap them, maybe I can get the spades to flip it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's like a normal card trick.
But when you say normal, it's more like a hand
Yeah.
thing, a
Yeah.
hand movement. Let's say,
Yeah.
and direct attention.
Yes. And a story and a bunch of things. And there's a lot of card tricks like that that you do with the whole deck. The whole deck. So I could go for a long time not doing anything that's in the app or in my memorized deck, but I prefer this right these days. I'm loving this.
Amazing. So you have all the cards tricks. You
Yeah, you can say tricks. Uh-huh.
But then you have all the things with the fire.
Oh.
And then, because you have a whole set of different things.
Right. I do magic with lots of other items, physical props.
Because you even have the
large things.
The girl
Yeah.
floating.
Yeah.
I just saw the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to show you that actually. Do you have time or
I mean,
is it time to go?
no.
Okay, well let's finish this session and wish everybody who's watching. See you in the next video.
This is the mDeck series with professional magician Steffan and Soule. Please check our video playlist for the next, or for related videos in this series. Follow us at www.steffansoule.com.